Cimoooooooo! And welcome to the Round 6 feature match of the YouTuber Grand Championship Summer Qualifier. In this match, we have Callum in the red playing pure Mermail, being 5-0 as it currently stands, going up against Noah Green, your North American WCQ champion, playing Artifact Shaddoll. And with us for this commentary, we have none other than the one, the lovely Yugi-mation.
Alex, you have beautiful eyes. I just have to say that from the start.
Why, thank you for that compliment, sir. I appreciate that. My eyes are quite pretty.
But we are ready to get into this right now. We have Noah playing the Shaddolls. We have Callum playing the Mermails, Alex's favorite. And we're ready to do this.
I mean, so the reason we have Noah back here again, it wasn't intentional to put Noah in another feature match, but the fact that Mermail is currently sitting on 5-0, Noah is actually 4-1 because he relinquished one of his games when he went to Worlds. So, Callum's in a really good spot right now.
That MST at the end phase.
The MST
can't
getting
get
that
any
Sinister
better
Shadow
than that.
games. The double MST in the end phase.
Just knock things out already.
Now, hitting that Jar of Avarice, that's not exactly relevant now, but that could have been potentially good for Noah later, just to recur all those Shaddoll resources. I really like that tech in Shaddoll, actually.
Yeah, it's very, very useful. And we see the
Veiler.
Male Abyss. Yeah. Alex, I'm trying to commentate here. We're trying to be professional about this. The Pike hitting the things, he's using effects. Okay, that's about as professional as I get.
And that's one of the biggest weaknesses of Mermail, is that if you can negate the effects when they discard as costs, then you're going to get really far ahead really quickly. We see Noah going right into Construct. That's going to generate some really easy advantage for Noah right now. And
just pluses every day.
Well, I don't know, though, because, I mean, he's not going to... He didn't get that Shaddoll Fusion for free, so...
That is true.
He is going to be able to get the Squamata, the Beast Draw, and he's probably going to send maybe a Falco here. Yeah, he's going to send Falco.
Yeah, it's like the standard Stamp It Shaddoll plays. You get the Fusion, you get Construct, you get Falco, Grave Thing, Flip, win.
Well, depending on his draw of Beast, he might have wanted to search Hedgehog, maybe, so that's why.
That is also a possibility.
Exactly, yeah, but Falco, you're right, is the typical standard play. We see another Pike come down from Callum. And so is this one going to get through? No, so he's not using the effect. Okay, he's banishing a Pike. Oh, Aqua Spirit. Interesting.
Oh, goodness. What could we see here?
He could do a lot. We say, it's going to be a Castell.
Oh,
I guess that's a really easy choice. Yeah, let's get rid of the Construct, of course, so that he's not going to recur the Fusion. Now he's just going to run right into the Falco. Now, the only thing that sucks is that the Falco is going to be able to get back a Beast, the Beast, and so... Now Noah's going to be able to go plus off that Beast on his next turn, and Callum has left himself with a extra deck monster on the field. So if Noah draws into a Shaddoll Fusion, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, he's going to be able to take a dump from the deck. So
discarding that core to get back the Shaddoll Fusion. So this is not looking good for
That's
Callum
some nasty
right now.
stuff right there.
That's really nasty, yeah. So now he's going to send another Moralltach and the Falco to make a new Construct. Remember, this is a custom ban list, Moralltach being at 3 in this format, but El-Shaddoll Construct and El-Shaddoll Fusion are at 2, so keep that in mind.
Very true. But see, like we said, the whole package Stamp It Shaddoll play right there, Falco, getting back all the stuff, all their flips, the Construct.
Just your typical bread and butter plays there. We see Noah going for the Dragon off the Hedgehog. Oh, and the Regeki.
There it goes, people. There's the Regeki.
Now, okay, if Callum has Gores here, which, I mean, if he has Gores, I'm gonna, lose it anyway, but, I mean...
Is this 2010? Who plays Gores?
Hey, man, Gores is making a comeback right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? You're probably very right.
Have you seen those Cosmo deck lists?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I shut that joke out real quick.
They're maining Gores.
So we head right into game 2 with Noah taking the win with that overextended board, which very much paid off for him. So that was an A+ on Noah's part.
Yeah, it just wasn't... I mean, Callum lost too much advantage getting that Pike Veilered in the last game, and then leaving that Castell on board for Shaddoll Fusion was just not an ideal play at all. So I wonder what Callum's going to do here now. So it looks like he's going to... I'm guessing he's summoning... Yeah, okay, so he's going to summon Teus by discarding the Dragoons. For those of you who don't know, Dragoons is actually at, or it is at 2 anyway, because it's on the current list. But in terms of Mermail, Tidal is actually at 1, and I believe that's it. No, I think that's the only thing for Mermail. I can't remember anything else that's altered on the list.
Yeah, the Mermails got their only dragon. Because I know why you did that. Is like, it was to empower Mermails so you could see them in people's deck lists. It's like, just completely disregarding that.
Exactly. And in retrospect, I mean, I should have just banned Dark Matter, and I could have probably brought all the E-Dragons back to 1. Because I personally like the E-Dragons being a 1-of, just that all decks can utilize them. But that might just be a personal opinion.
Yeah, I think it really is a personal, because I don't. The Dragon Rulers are not the greatest of fair cards for... we have the core and the... What's that card?
The El-Shaddoll Fusion.
There we go. I don't play this game. I just make the cartoons, people. What's Shaddolls? What's Yu-Gi-Oh! In that matter?
So we see that end phase construct. That's pretty good because he sent Falco, I believe, and he also sent Squamata with Construct's effect, so he's going to get to draw with Beast that he sent off to Squamata. Falco's going to come back.
Bread and butter. It's like the bread and butter of all Shaddoll stuff right now.
Oh, no, he didn't send Falco. He sent something else. But anyway, that Construct's going to go ram into that Teus. Since Teus was special summoned, Construct is going to kill it before damage calculation. But swiftly going into that El-Shaddoll Fusion to go into a new Construct, presumably. Oh, no, a Winda.
Oh, the Winda.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I guess... I'm just questioning why he went into the Winda there. Noah's going to get back the core, because he could have just gotten more advantage if he went into a second construct, but maybe he just wanted to preempt the face down.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I mean, they just get one special anyway, so who knows? Maybe he could potentially stop any Teus moves that's going to happen.
That's true, and I mean, even though this Lin's going to die and get its effect, I mean, that was my point, because now that Megalo can just run over that window, pretty easily.
But it's Noah Green, ladies and gentlemen. We have to know he's already thinking 3 turns ahead.
3 turns? Noah's thinking like 7 turns ahead. He already knows how he's going to win this game.
Yeah. I mean, look at that back row. Oh, okay, so here we come down the pike.
Yeah, we see the Pike ditching the Marksman, and so Pike's going to go ahead and resolve first, grabbing Callum the Gun, and then Marksman's going to target the set Falco. Let's see if Noah has a response. It looks like he's just going to flip it up and back down, so we can go ahead and just show that it was destroyed. And so, but then again, though, I mean, now Callum can just run over Falco with no effect, and Megalo can just kill Winda, so...
Maybe he has that bluff mirror force. Who knows?
Maybe. You never know. That's like next level thinking, man.
It's next meta thinking. 3 formats ahead.
Do you remember in the Grand Championship, the mirror forces? Like, those were so real.
Oh, I remember how I didn't lose.
And in everyone's head, they never lose a single match.
They just got sacked. They never really lose.
In retrospect, you never lose a single game in your life.
Nope.
But Noah just setting 1 card and passing very passively here. It looks like that Pike's going to go ahead and get in for some damage potentially. And Noah just taking all of it, getting down to 2,100. I mean, one more turn like that, and Noah's going to be... it's going to be going to game 3.
Yeah, Callum is really setting up a good advantage, a good board. Lots of monsters, a good hand too, so he's having a lot of advantage for this one. But that Mathematician coming down, going to be milling that Hedgehog.
Well, he's not even overcommitting either, so that's the thing. So even if Noah does have any way to clear his board, I mean, Callum still has 5 cards in hand, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, just in case if anything happens, he has those backups. So it's good that he's just keeping that clear headed thinking.
Well, and that's a sign of a good player, too. You know that you don't need to overcommit, and so by doing so, you're conserving your resources for when you really need them.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that, because it's like, it's either I win or I lose.
It's either Bacilltrice or bust.
Yeah. Oh, and we see the Construct coming down.
Yeah, we see the Construct coming in. No extra deck monsters, so he had to use all resources on his field, but that Construct with that Beast and that Falco are going to help him regain a lot of advantage.
Rinse, repeat. That's what I see. But it works, and it's great.
Exactly, and it leaves Noah with, a Construct on board, and a Math, which isn't really formidable at the moment, but it'll net him a +1 if it dies by battle, so that's pretty good. Ooh, the Compulse for the Construct, though.
It's like Callum was waiting for that opportune moment.
Yeah.
Oh, and the chain.
Exactly. Noah having that El-Shaddoll Fusion. That's pretty clutch. I mean, it was good. It was pretty good of Callum to have that counter, but Noah just had the answer, unfortunately. So
now we see the Shakanaga coming down.
Yeah, Shek's pretty good in this matchup since a lot of Mermail stuff is special summoned, and 2600 is a pretty good number. The only thing that can get over it is lead.
Let's not forget the big whale.
The fail whale.
The fail whale can get over that Shakanaga.
Because everyone's running the fail whale in Mermails nowadays.
I run 3.
I know you do.
You know I would.
Ooh, so Callum drawing into the Soul Charge.
That's a pretty clutch Soul Charge right there.
But that's a clutch Vanity's Emptiness by
what?
Wow.
I had to kill the fun right there, just stopping it.
And that's why Vanity's Emptiness is at 1, ladies and gentlemen.
That is why I'm not playing the game anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
I personally like Vanity's at 1. I feel like
it's a very fair card.
It's a very fair card at 1, not at 3.
Yeah, please get out of there with that 3.
Now, I think there's a mistake here because Callum shouldn't be able to attack because he's soul charged. So
misplays happen all the time in real life.
Misplays do happen, but I hope they correct that, and I think they're going to. I hope so.
Only time will tell. And by time, I mean just watching a few minutes ahead on the stream right here.
Only.
Just a few.
Let's see. See, that's really good, though, because knowing that he can't attack because... Yeah, Noah's calling it out right now.
There we go. Right
knowing that Callum can't attack with Soul Charge, I mean, since he activated Soul Charge, that's really good because that Vanities is going to stay live and pretty much prevent Callum from being able to do anything else this turn, and he already normal summoned that Lin, so, I mean, It looks like they're just going to reset the game state here really quick. Mistakes happen. Nothing happened that was really irreversible, so that's good.
Yeah. Just a click and a switch, and you're back up to... Look at that. You're already back up to game state.
We're already back to where we were. But Callum, unfortunately, has that Lin just sitting on the field with Vanity's Emptiness face up as well, meaning that Lin is basically going to die for nothing.
We knew Lind well, but at least she's going to a nice watery grave.
She's going down to where Abyss Dweller lives.
That Dweller.
Oh, yeah. I went there.
We all go there eventually.
So Noah's going ahead summoning Mathman, not using the effect, obviously, because he wants to ensure that Vanity's Emptiness stays active. Interestingly enough, attacking with just crashing the Math into Lin so he can draw the card, and then using the Shek to run over the Pike.
That is true, because if he lets I'm not very good at Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm going to leave that professionalism, that call to you.
It's okay. You can just, as long as you make the jokes, that's why you're here.
Well, I think I'm losing that too.
You can't lose that.
We all take our sinks somewhere.
So Callum going ahead, summoning the Pike, ditching the heavy infantry, and I wonder what he's going to pop. He's going to go ahead and pop Shek. He knows that Noah has El-Shaddoll, and we see him use it, so I mean, it's really easy for Noah to go ahead and just, fuse away the Shek, and he activates the core, too, so Noah might make another Shek here, potentially, because he might think, why would he want to destroy Shek, so he might just ensure to keep that protection on board.
Always good to carry protection. That's my commentary for the day, if we're transmitting Yu-Gi-Oh to real life.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner. Yu-Gi-Mation takes this match 2-0.
I'll see you all in the next round.
Oh, man. So that's so good for Noah, though, because he pretty much just saved all of his resources anyway. And now Shek's in defense mode, actually, so that's even better, because that 3k booty is not going to be... That's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
I know, it's so thick right there on the board. It's like you could basically slap it.
So, Noah using Foolish Burial to send Mathematician to the grave.
This is some next level plays.
That's next level right there.
Listen up, everybody.
I'm assuming he's just wanting to deck thin at this point, but it looks like he's just attacking over the pike. Callum taking a lot of damage there. He's only down to 1900, so Callum's going to need something pretty big to come back from this at the moment.
He's going to need like a Raigeki, and if he used it already, then I wasn't paying attention.
So he has that top-decked Megalo, though. He's going to pitch away the heavy infantry and the gun for the cost. So that's interesting. So he has the potential to do a rank 7 play here, because there's already a Megalo in the grave, or a Teus, I believe. But that heavy infantry is going to pop one of the fusions, assumingly the Shek, so he can go ahead and use some effects. And I'm assuming he's not going to use the effect of Megalo, otherwise Shek would just go ahead and negate that, more than likely.
Assuming he has any Shaddolls in his hand. Does it have to be monsters, or is it just Shaddoll cards in general?
That's actually a good question. I actually believe it's Shaddoll card.
Okay. And if we're both wrong, then everyone will tell us about it in the comments.
You're right, though. It's either monster or card. I believe it's card, though. But
yeah, because then the cores could get effects or something.
Exactly, because you could pitch core to be able to get back fusion. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, so the chain's going to resolve fully, surprisingly enough. Noah not deciding to use El-Shaddoll Fusion to go ahead and make Winda or anything like that. He probably doesn't have protection to do that anyway, though. But with 2 Megalos on the field now, Callum could make a Big Eye, potentially.
Could we see a Dragon Ruler format of...
He wouldn't make Big Eye, though. Oh, Gaios! That's a good card.
You know what? That is actually a really, really smart move right there.
That is a really smart move now, because that construct actually cannot attack, and Gaios can go ahead and negate any effects at any time, so... that might bring this game down to a halt now.
It's just slow rolling.
Yeah, Noah just passing. Like, Noah has no other plays. Callum having that Gen X Undyne, though, so he has the potential to go +2 right now.
The Undyne always gives you pluses every day.
It's so good.
And the potential to go into Goyo and imagine Brio. Oh, yeah. You should have unbanned Brio and see the shenanigans that would have happened there.
Exactly. And now that Dragoons is at 2, Gen X Undyne is just so much more viable now.
So, it's so good, ladies and gentlemen. So good.
So good. Gotta get your DTs, ladies and gentlemen.
Was that a shout-out?
Gotta get your dual terminals, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take it.
Alright, so it looks like Callum's actually just passing there, knowing that Noah can't attack the Undyne since Gaios' effect is preventing it from doing so.
He's just setting up a good field advantage for now.
Yeah,
just waiting until he could just make that final push right there.
Yeah, because with Noah only on 1100, I mean, that's not too difficult in Mermail to be able to knock that down.
Yeah, we're skating on thin ice over here. It's like you don't want to mess up, because when you mess up, you go for game.
And especially with 2 decks that are so OTK-centric, I mean... These decks are just known for just pushing out so much damage.
Ooh, Megalo coming down.
With Gund and Marksman in the back. We see Max C come down from Noah, though, so that's really good. So if Callum wants to go through with anything, I mean, he's going to have to take the Max C challenge.
Max C. Max C. Come on, everybody. I know everyone in the comments are going to be chanting Max C.
Max C.
Max C. Max C. Okay, we're good there.
Alright, so the Megalo is going to go through. The Gund is going to target one of the monsters. I don't know what he's going to go for at this point. He could go for another rank 7. It looks like Gund's targeting Pike, interestingly enough. And then the Marksman's going to hit one of the back row. And with 5 back row, that's going to be interesting.
He's going to hit the one he needs to win. Watch.
So he's going to hit it. And he hits the Artifact Sanctum! Oh my god.
That was unfortunate.
That was the one he needed to win, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh man, and due to the Sanctum's effect, since it's being destroyed, that Gaios is going to go. And it looks like Callum's chaining Gaios' effect, although I don't think it's going to really negate anything that's going to matter. But it's kind of just like with Abyss Dweller, you kind of do it just out of habit, just because like it might be better just to do it.
Just because you can.
Exactly. But we do see Gen X Controller come down, and so now he has the potential for a Synchro play here. He could go into... Oh, he's going to overlay instead. Okay.
So what kind of format overlays?
So...
Oh, it's Zemnies.
Yeah, he's making Zenmains. I thought that was a really interesting choice, too. So he's going to go ahead and crash the Lind into the Construct. He's going to take that 1300. And then I don't know what he's going to go ahead and grab with the Lind at this point.
You know what Noah's going to pull? He's going to pull Okazi and win.
Yeah, knowing him, he's probably that next level.
The original cowboy.
No, Sparks is the original cowboy.
You know what?
200 damage. 200 damage
there
for
we
the
go.
win. Oh, and the second Artifact Sanctum coming down, being activated. Whoo!
I dropped my mic a little bit.
That's really rough. I mean, Callum was setting up for a rank 4 play, most likely Castell to blow away that Construct, but Moralltach is not going to have it.
It's going to say, "Excuse me, sir, no."
Yeah.
And away he goes.
I like that Noah did that preemptively, too, just to completely stop and like any chance of a rank 4 play, because, like, say Callum went into, like, 101.
Yeah.
Then it's like, you know, you can't destroy that with Moralltach, so I kind of like the preemptiveness there.
But we do see the sphere.
We do. So we see the sphere, and then in response, the El-Shaddoll and the core. So Noah's deciding to finally make Winda to prevent any further rank 4 plays, because Callum's just desperately trying to do that. We see Noah has just gotten like +4 or +5 from
he
the
has
Maxi
his deck in
challenge
his hands.
Basically,
that's what he has.
Yes. He has 11 cards left in deck, and it looks like he has 11 cards in hand, actually.
It's even all around, even though they're odd.
Yeah. So, that's big. And there's the Raigeki. Wow. I mean,
well, ladies and gentlemen.
The PLS.
Now he's just
the
insulting.
Disrespect. The disrespect. Well, actually, he kind of did need that to get rid of the Zenmains, actually.
Disrespect in a very respectful way.
Yeah, but wow, I mean, that was just... I mean, obviously going +5 off the Maxi is kind of going to do it, so... yeah, but Noah Green taking the match 2-0, sitting at 5-1 going into round 7. Callum also going to be at 5-1. What a really good match. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you in round 7. Cimoooooooo!